everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Channel Control. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're here.
We're here. Oh, we're not doing that? Okay.
I'm here. How y'all doing? What's going on?
The guy that loves you, BC, is here.
What's up? What's
And
up, everybody?
the guy that decides that, I'll grace you with my presence. You know, he's here too.
What? That's weird because I'm the champion. Like, I should be the dick.
Yeah, where's the belt?
Well, you know,
I'm a good person.
Matt has this tendency to just be just to be vindictive.
What?
And he hates everybody. I was afraid he might try to damage the belt.
When?
So I'm like,
That
I
sounds
cannot
about
take
right.
it with me where he's gonna be.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I've never done that.
You are pretty petty.
What? Since when?
Just saying.
I'm delightful.
Delightfully petty.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I don't even know why I'm here, guys. I'm here for you, the fans, despite what they say.
let's get into this week's episode of Channel Control. And first off, we're going to talk about yet another DC comic show coming to TV. We don't know what station it's going to be on, but it's in the works.
CW.
And
If it's not on CW, it'll eventually be on CW.
yeah, it probably will go. Actually, yeah, it is CW. Sorry, yeah, he's right. See, he knows something. He gave me knowledge. It is on CW. It will be produced by Elizabeth Banks.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Like, if you had said it was Greg Berlanti, I'd have been like, okay, that makes sense. Or Mark Guggenheim.
Because he owns the DC on CW.
But Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah, she
has
will be producing.
no connection to DC.
Well, she's trying to get her foot in the door.
Guess
I mean,
so. I guess
if
she
you're going to do a
knows.
comic show about a DC comic show, you go to CW. And just sandwich it in with all the other shows there. So, it's about... I think it's called Project 13. It is about a character named Tracy 13, who's a 20-something forensic scientist and a believer in the paranormal, who discovers she has powers and works with her father to check out the paranormal. So it seems to be not really like the Flowerverse stuff with the Green Arrow, Flash, the Legends, more along the lines of iZombie. So
Is iZombie still going on?
yes, it is.
It's not back yet.
It's a mid-season show.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
usually once
gotcha.
everything's done, then iZombie
Sure.
comes in. Now iZombie, I really didn't watch all of the last season. I watched maybe up to episode 5 or 6, and then I lost track of it because with them moving everything from Hulu to CW alone, I lose track of that, and I mentioned that before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like iZombie. This show sounds interesting, and CW is probably looking to replace a paranormal show or a supernatural show because they're getting rid of the originals.
The Supernatural show?
No, they're not getting rid of Supernatural. If Jensen or Jared die, they will actually raise them from the dead to
That's
continue
true.
doing
Yeah,
this show.
They can never stop.
They're locked in a contract forever. So there's no word if it's going to be part of that DC universe that Berlanti has started. So this just may be a standalone thing like iZombie. What do you guys think of when it's not a hero?
It's
but
interesting because if you pull it up on Google, all the pictures seem to have her with Constantine.
So that's actually what I was about to say, was that I think that this is going to be a vehicle for them to use Constantine more. I think that Project 13 is going to be kind of, a veil of something else, but really it's going to be a reason for them to use Matt Ryan as Constantine on more of a regular basis. And to be honest, I could see it on Monday after Supergirl.
So then you're saying it will be a part of the Arrowverse because Constantine is part of the Arrowverse.
I believe so.
Constantine
I believe
it
would be.
They don't know if they're going to use him at all. I mean, Matt Ryan already has the animated series.
True, and they're saying that he's going to show up in Legends.
Right. They're obviously trying to use him more.
Yeah.
They used him in Arrow. A couple times, right? They used him in Arrow.
Yeah, just two episodes.
Okay, 2 episodes. And now they're going to put him in Legends. Honestly, I feel like those two, using him in those two is kind of a springboard to just be like, hey, audience, remember this is who this guy is. and then it's going to be Project 13 or whatever the heck it's going to be called, and then it's just going to be like one scene where you see Constantine, you're like, because the entire time you're going to be like, it's going to be this one girl talking, like having a little monologue about how it's like, I am looking for the paranormal. I will find this. I will do this. It'll be like, oh, I can help you. What? No!
I mean, with Elizabeth Banks behind it, I assume it will be focused on her.
I believe so.
Yes, it will, because Elizabeth Banks is she's pro woman power and all that, which is fine. So, that's her thing is about the girl.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But it's interesting to see, and anything that could possibly bring back Constantine, I'm all in for. Hashtag save Constantine. Make sure you use it.
Hashtag put the series in order.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's in, y'all know me. The more superheroes, the better. Like I love superhero TV. Like even ones I can look at and go, man, this is bad. Like Gotham. I still enjoy
that one show,
Inhumans.
Oh God.
Okay, I love all superhero shows except for one.
What was that one that was like the comedy on NBC?
Powerless.
I loved Powerless.
That even got good after a while, but I could see why it got canceled.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, no, that's what I got for it.
I still haven't watched Inhumans. Like you guys' review of it has made me not want to watch it.
The first 2 episodes.
Oh my God! Shut
that is what was bad, but after that, it's kind of.
Stop.
It's like
you're fired.
I'm joking. Save me.
They're going to unsubscribe. Stop.
It's just like I feel like he's about to use his Vader powers and just be like,
I'm crushing your head. Crushing. Okay, so moving along, we had the abomination that was the Punisher trailer.
What?
I mean, like it was
What?
good. Like every part of it was really good. What are you talking about? That thing was badass.
By abomination, you mean that it doesn't come out on the Marine's birthday?
You goddamn right.
Okay, that's not an abomination of a trailer. That's an abomination of a release date.
That's a missed opportunity.
I look. I said it on SCNS Live.
On Thursday nights at 8 p.m.
I guarantee they push this a week so that the conversation doesn't go from Vegas and the shootings and all and gun control to Marvel's releasing it same day as Justice League. It's Marvel versus DC. That's what they wanted us talking about. They wanted to make sure that that's where the narrative was when you talk about it.
I almost feel like, kind of agreeing to your point, I almost feel like it was a deal where it's like, let the Marine Corps have their day. Like, let it be about them. And then, like, as kind of an honoring sort of thing. And then we'll release it a week later.
Rob mad.
I don't give a damn.
I mean,
Frank Castle's a Marine.
You are the only
I am a Marine.
I was about to say,
they should release a show on the Marine Corps' birthday. That will be the greatest present that Marvel could give the U.S. Marine Corps. Hoorah.
Hoorah.
But no, the trailer was fucking fantastic.
It was so dope.
I like the backstory that they gave it too. Like, okay, now we kind of understand why that guy is the main bad guy of this. Well, for like the first half of the season, and then they're going to kill him off.
Switch to
It's going to be Ben Barnes later on, but because that's how it works. It infuriates me. But anyway,
they've literally only done that once.
Twice.
The one thing I don't
What was the second time?
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, yeah.
They've literally only done that twice. Out of like 8 shows.
They did it in Iron
Cage.
Fist. They did it Luke Cage.
When did they do it in Iron Fist?
When they killed the father. And then they switched gears to it being the other guy.
Oh, because he wasn't the bad guy at the end? The father?
The father was the bad guy in the beginning, then they killed him.
And he came back 2 episodes later, and he's still the bad guy.
Right, and then they killed him off again, and then he wasn't the bad guy. And then the daughter is the bad guy. And then it's like, okay, well now it's Madame Cho is the bad guy.
No,
they had too many damn bad guys in Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, the dad was the bad guy the whole way through.
On and off.
I probably need to watch Iron Fist again. I don't remember.
Iron Fist was garbage.
Iron Fist, I'm not going to lie to you. Watching it a second time, I enjoyed it a little bit more. I still hated the final fight between the dad and Iron Fist.
Still bad.
But
Jessica Jones, it went from Purple Man to Nuke, then kind of back to Purple Man again. They kind of switched villains in midway.
Well, they added a second
Daredevil 2, there was a whole story being pushed.
It was going to be the Punisher.
With the Punisher, with the Russian mafia, whatever, and then it was like, okay, we're done with him.
Yeah.
The Hand. They do it every time.
But
every season.
They do one story,
Hand
then they
was
shift to
throughout
another.
the entire thing of Daredevil. That's been the ongoing threat.
That's the ongoing thing. But in the series, they shift from one thing to another.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't see it. The only times I really see that were Defenders and Luke Cage.
See what you want to see.
This guy gets it. He knows.
I mean that's cool. If you want to agree with the guy that hates the audience,
I don't hate the audience.
I
live streamed my wedding.
I'm just an average Joe. I'm just here to be the voice of the voiceless.
That's not even true.
The voice of the voiceless.
You're not the voice of any voiceless.
I'm the voice of the voiceless.
There is
obviously.
the voice that you speak for is the loudest of all the voices.
Ego?
I have to be loud for those who cannot be loud. All right, I'm standing up for the audience.
It's not even true.
I'm like Matt, who's standing against them.
So what I do not like about the Punisher is the change as far as who killed his family.
Yeah, so who was it supposed to be?
In the comics, it was a mob war that went on in the park, and his family just happened to be there, and one group was fighting another group of two different gangs, and they got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
This one seems to be this guy specifically targeting his family, which, I mean...
For something that he did.
Yeah, as long as his family dies, well, it seems that he was part...
Damn.
He was
As long as you just kill these kids and this wife, damn it all. All right, just kill them all.
He was part of some mission, and this guy is just getting rid of anyone who was involved with him.
Yes.
And Castle was the last one. And he went after him when he was with his family in the park. But like we're saying, as long as Frank Castle's family dies, then we get the Punisher.
Yeah.
We get the Punisher that we know and love. But, I mean, changing it from the mob to the military...
I do kind of wish we had Clancy Brown as the bad guy in this one.
Oh, God.
That'd have been so great. He was like the fourth bad guy in the Daredevil season 2, but it's fine.
I would like to see the guy that will become Jigsaw in this, if they do that.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Have him for next season.
Not the guy that's like, I want to play a game.
Yeah, not him.
Different.
Different.
There's nothing wrong with Saw.
I'm not saying there was anything wrong with Saw. I'm just saying it wouldn't.
I would love to
mix
see the
in Marvel.
Punisher Saw crossover. I
What?
think it would be incredible. I'm just saying.
This is coming from the guy who
The
bitches,
voice of the voiceless.
The voice of the voiceless. The
The
guy
voice
who
is
like,
the voice is out there saying, what?
when we have
That's
a show,
not what we want.
when we do What the Force,
would-
he gets so mad when we talk about Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy, and now he's talking about Saw and Punisher.
Star Wars
Two
Guardians of the Galaxy makes no
different
sense.
universes.
But think about this: you're in a trap, and John Barenthal's in that trap with you, and then all of a
I'm
sudden,
dead.
all the,
Very.
all the bad things that you do, the reason you're in that trap, come out in front of the Punisher,
I'm dead.
and you're just like, how cool would that be to see that play out? That would be freaking out. And then,
I'm
and
dead.
not only that, he then kills him and then looks right at the little Jigsaw cameras like, coming for you. And he's going after the little puppet. It'd be great. It'd be hilarious. I also want to see John Travolta in this.
You might be fired. What the fuck? Oh my god. What, you want Thomas Jane to come in too?
Yeah, Dirty Laundry was awesome.
He could do Jigsaw.
He could do Jigsaw. That would be badass if they flipped the script and they made him Jigsaw. I would.
That would be awesome.
Which Punisher movie did you like better, Warzone or the Thomas Jane?
Wait, you mean the first one?
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
The first,
Or I
the
guess-
first one.
yeah,
was
Because
the
they were
first.
both Thomas Jane.
No,
weren't they?
no.
Okay.
Ray Stevenson was
Ray
the second
Stevenson
one.
was the second one.
Let's throw in the three of them: Dolph Lundgren, Thomas Jane, or Ray Stevenson.
I'll go.
Dolph Lundgren was just a movie named Punisher.
It
That was
was.
not the
Yeah.
Punisher.
I would say Thomas Jane.
Yeah,
I loved Thomas Jane's just depiction, not
Yeah.
necessarily the movie per se, but I liked his.
I love that movie until someone pointed out to me, he's like, you're the Punisher and you torture people by using an ice cream pop, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. That was kind of
that's a director call right there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So
back to the trailer.
Back to the trailer.
Back to the trailer.
Tangents.
Yeah.
That's what this show is good for.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't like that one part. It doesn't destroy the whole thing for me. I'm still going to watch it. I expect a lot of gunplay, a lot of ass kicking.
A lot of people are going to be shot in the head.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to The Punisher, which will be November 17th next month. I will have that whole weekend. Oh, we're not doing Child Control that weekend. I'll tell you that right now. Don't expect it that Monday.
Oh, that's good.
Why?
Oh, you know what we did?
It comes out Thursday night at 2 here in Texas. So, I mean, we could watch that, and Channel Control could be the review of the Punisher.
Yeah, but I have.
Yeah,
but
I
now
don't think I'll be
I
awake
now
at that
work
time.
again on Fridays. I don't have a 4-day work week anymore, so I'll be working, and then when I get home, I'll be watching it over the weekend.
People in their jobs.
Yeah, people in
Our
normal,
real
normal
jobs.
a real American job, right, comrade? The voice of the voiceless.
I'm a wrestler.
Okay, the next show we have up is Raising Dion. Yet another show about superheroes. However, you won't be actually sick with this one because this is more about Dion's mother. Now, it seems to be that it's a story about an African-American woman, Nicole Reese. Her husband recently passes away. He's in the military, which will be played by Michael B. Jordan. And her son, Dion, a 7-year-old boy, starts to develop superpowers. He turns invisible, can teleport, he shoots plasma beams, electricity and heat and whatever. And it's up to her to raise this child on her own and keep him safe from people that would want to take him to a lab and start cutting into him to find out how he works.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
Yeah.
The creator, Dennis Liu, said that he made the show because he wanted to see more diversity in comic books and he wanted to do special stories. And again, this is more about the mother's struggle to raise this kid who appears to be extremely freaking powerful. I mean, really powerful. He could take out a whole building, but she's got to keep him under control. And I said that Michael B. Jordan will be playing the part of the father who passes away. They may do some flashback scenes with him, but I mean, pictures in the house will be of him. And he is also the executive producer behind the show. So, Raising Dion, you guys watched it? I mean, there was a video short made about two years ago.
Yeah,
which is online. You can go find that. I'll link it. It's down here or up there or over there or somewhere. Somewhere on the screen, there's probably a link to it. And it actually looks good. It's one of those. Okay, in the feels, man.
I get that. It probably looks good. It's just, and you haven't caught up on South Park, but the most recent South Park, and how Netflix green lights everything.
I love that episode.
Like literally,
unless your social media was bad or something like that, they're like, yeah, we're green.
You call the Netflix offices and Netflix, you're greenlit.
It's true. Yeah,
and it's just like
so great.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep.
And Netflix, they have 80 movies coming next
so
year.
Many.
Not to mention television shows. Netflix is just kind of like, yeah. Oh, you want to do a superhero show? Yeah, come on over. You're greenlit. Oh, what's it about? Oh, gotcha. Okay, you got Michael B. Jordan? Yeah, sure. Screw it. You're in. You didn't need him, but all right, cool.
You obviously did not watch that video short, did you?
No, God, no, I didn't watch that. Well, okay. I didn't know anything about it until you just brought it up. I looked it up as you were talking about it.
I gotta say, my opinion on it is I like how it's gonna be different compared to the other superhero shows where it's all about just action and doing this and fighting this and whatever. This one's gonna be more. I feel like it's gonna be slower, but it's gonna have a more emotional impact. You're gonna see a different side of the superhero genre, the more at home side of it all.
Yeah, you're going to see Superman from Martha Kent's side.
Yeah, and that's cool.
So
I like that idea of it. It's just fresh. It's different. And Netflix greenlit it. So yeah. But before we move on, I did want to say we didn't talk about this in the production meeting, but I did want to talk about
we have production meeting?
We do. We didn't talk about the Teen Titans casting. And how Ryan Potter has been cast as Beast Boy.
Beast Boy.
Changeling,
whatever.
Oh my God. He looks exactly like Beast Boy. You just throw green paint on that guy and he will be Beast Boy.
Yeah. Plus he does a lot of voiceover work. So I mean, when they pull him out and green screen in something else, whatever, it's like, yeah, I do this work all the time.
He'll be fine. And I forgot that Brenton Thwaites was going to be Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you've also got Anna Diop and Tegan Croft already cast as well. So
you also have the other two characters. I can't remember the names right now. I put it in the Cinelink chat.
Yeah.
But we're going to have Hawk and Dove in this.
That was surprising to me.
Which, yeah, I was like, really? Hawk and Dove?
I wonder if it's because you can't use Cyborg. And maybe they were just trying to throw in other characters.
Yeah, that could be it. I know Hawk and Dove were a part of some team. I thought it was Justice League, though. One of the many incarnations of Justice League. It's not just Superman, Wonder Woman, blah, blah. But those are two characters I actually really liked. Mm-hmm. So...
Well, and I don't think they've had their chance to be in the sun, per se. Like,
yeah,
this is going to be cool.
And they're two characters who they work off of each other, and yeah. I mean, they're great. I like them, and to see that they're going to be in the Titan show, all right, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Now, as far as getting the subscription to their,
I probably will
channel.
I probably will buy it because I want to watch Young Justice the third season because I was so invested in that show.
And I probably will borrow Matt's.
That's true.
Logan.
Everybody borrows my HBO.
We're all going to borrow his. So actually. Sense. He may hate the fans, but he gives us stuff to watch.
He likes us. So, he likes us, we like y'all, so ipso facto.
6 degrees of separation.
And if it was up to you, it'd be 7 degrees.
That's not, well,
I just need that 1 degree more separation between me and you
I'm a people person.
What's really weird is it's true. Matt actually is a people person. I'm the one that hates people.
He does.
Like, I don't...
So how did this narrative start that I hate people? Like, I don't understand. The only times I don't show up are when I have to do things for other people.
I just said it one day and it stuck and it sounded good. So you know what? You hate the audience.
I don't.
Look, Matt, embrace your thing. All right, that's your thing. That's what you do. That's what you are. You hate the audience. Embrace it.
You hate the audience. You like borscht. So
I've never eaten borscht, comrade.
So let's move into one that Matt is the only person right now who can say something about this.
Yeah, so you get the guy who hates the audience to say something about this. Yeah. For him who wasn't watching, I was using air quotes. Anyway, so Voltron Season 4, which is comical that it's even called Voltron Season 4 because it's 6 episodes. And if you remember what the first season was, it was way more than 6 episodes. So it's really disappointing that DreamWorks has decided that every season is only going to be like 6 episodes because season 3 was like that too. So, and I thought it was going to be just more of a split season, like they were still working on more, but instead it was, this is season 4 now. And it started out okay, but it's also just kind of gotten off path from where it started in the first place of them trying to save people from the Galra Empire and everything like that. This season was more about them trying to, I guess, gain favor with the different people that used to be enslaved by the Galra Empire, and it just gets really boring. Like, they're doing a lot of these shows where they're out there and they're, I guess, causing goodwill with the people, and they're doing these different performances. Meanwhile, you've got Keith, who's the one guy that's out there doing like solo missions to try and like gain information and stuff like that. But there's literally one episode where all they do is performances. And it's really annoying. Like they
like singing and dancing and stuff like that? Or?
Yeah, like so one of the guys gets this little worm in his ear, and he's like starts to become like this old school Hollywood agent where he's like, we gotta go do this stuff, we gotta go out there, we gotta perform for these people. And that's what they do for 20 minutes is perform, and it's really stupid. They give Voltron a voice which wasn't necessary to begin with. And it's just bad. And you have on the notes, is it time for it to end? Honestly, with them going off path as much as they have, I'm kind of checked out on it. Like, I don't need a 5th season. You guys can just end it. And I know like Jason and Cora will like, lynch me for even saying that.
That's what I was about to say, because I haven't heard much about it other than Jason and Cora raving about it.
Well, they raved about the first 3 seasons. And you notice they didn't say a single thing about this latest season. And the reason why is because it is trash. It's absolute garbage. It's like DreamWorks. It's like Netflix said, "Hey, DreamWorks, by the way, you're greenlit, and we need the next season like right now." And DreamWorks was like, what the hell were we doing? Like it's like they couldn't remember what the show was even about. Like they stopped watching it. So it's just bad, and it's completely unnecessary that it's even going on anymore. And unless season 5 is any better, you should just skip season 4. The show is just tanking now.
Really that bad?
It's bad. Huh. Like seriously, episode 4 of season 4 is just about performances. And I think it was Jason was trying to tell me that, filler happens sometimes. Not in a 6 episode season, okay? Filler happens when you've got 20 episodes. All right, okay, yeah, fine. You got 1 episode where they're off making brownies. I don't know. But on a 6 episode season, filler is completely unnecessary, and it should not happen at all.
I kind of agree with you there. If you got 6 episodes and it's half an hour?
It's half an hour. It's 20 minutes.
6 episodes, half an hour. You need filler?
That means you're out. You
need to hire new writers.
Yeah, that means you're done. Whatever you have, like whatever writers you have are jaded. They're done. They're out of it. They don't care anymore. Give them Shrek 5. Okay, they don't care.
I mean, I watched the first season and I didn't even finish it. Mm-hmm. I tuned out from the first season of Voltron. I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. These like for diehard Voltron fans or children.
Yeah, it's true.
You can put a kid in front of anything and they'll watch it forever.
Yeah, because it's pretty colors.
Yeah, it's pretty colors. It's all the lines and the different colors of lines and so on. But again, not just children, people with childlike mentalities. I'm saying there are Voltron fans out there who do love this stuff. Like you said, Cora and Jason, they love the show, and I did not, so it wasn't for me. I'm not going to keep watching it.
To that point about children watching this show, I feel like that this season, this was just for children. Like, it's like the parents contacted DreamWorks and were like, hey, why isn't Voltron more for like children? I don't like my kid watching this show or whatever it was. And they were like, okay, let's make it a little bit more G, guys. Make it G or G plus. I don't know. Bad.
G plus.
I would like to sit all those parents down and show them the old episodes of Voltron with them slicing Robeast in half every episode. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, this is why it's not for kids.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. It's freaking Gumball on. You could let him watch that.
This just, I mean, final point. This season 4 of Voltron is just the most boring thing you can watch on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that, Matt.
No problem.
It's awesome. So good. And now
so dope.
We're going to move into BC's portion because he bitched to me about he wasn't able to talk about this. And I said, you never brought it up.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we never talk about wrestling on Channel Control.
We never do, no.
Yeah. You never bring it up. I was like, oh, yeah. And the reason I never brought it up, I was like, I don't want to bring it up every single week like that.
And
so
it's always different every single week.
I tried to not bring it up, and then realized I never brought it up.
Yeah.
So maybe we talk a little bit of wrestling.
But this time, I mean, it's important because there is big news, and you guys already recorded Go Home.
Yeah,
so,
before the news was announced.
Which changed the next day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that's why I was like messaging him. I was like, maybe you should do Go Home again. And he was like, nope, screw it.
It was already uploaded. I'm like, I'm not going to take it down and re-upload it. It's fine. It'll be all right. I think the two people that listen, my mom and my sister, will be fine.
How will they know?
Hi, Mom. Hi, sis.
How will they know what's going on?
I know. But so now by the time this airs, this will have already taken place because it takes place on Sunday. And surprise, surprise, we're not live.
What?
But so more than likely, the people watching, they already know why this happened, but we have no clue.
This is insane.
Why? Other than the fact that we got some people that are sick. Roman Reigns is sick, and Bray Wyatt
meningitis, right? Viral meningitis.
Meningitis, yeah, he's that's a thing.
Well, Bray Wyatt has meningitis. Bo Dallas has meningitis. Roman Reigns, I guess, has meningitis.
Yeah. So
it's going around.
I thought he was injured. I thought it wasn't.
No,
He has.
They said it was injuries, but I think that was more of verbiage.
It just says medical issues.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So what we have now is instead of the Shield versus The Miz, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, the Miz, instead of The Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Kane, and Braun Strowman versus the Shield.
Yes.
We have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins,
the tag team champions,
and the returning Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
And then instead of it was 10 years he hadn't been in WWE match.
Yeah, in TNA he was wrestling all over.
And then instead of Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor, we have Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. The official press release says that due to medical issues impacting two WWE superstars scheduled to appear at WWE TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs streaming live on the WWE Network this Sunday, a special event will now feature Kurt Angle competing in a WWE ring for the first time in more than 11 years as he replaces Roman Reigns. In addition, former WWE champion AJ Styles will replace Bray Wyatt to face the demon Finn Balor.
Okay, so I understand the Kurt Angle part. Yeah, I understand that. You have a GM who's a legend who, in case of anything, you just break that glass. Okay, fine. All right, I understand it. And also, if you think about it, that's also for WWE 2K18 tickets or game sales because you buy the deluxe edition, you get to play with Kurt Angle. So if Kurt Angle performs well, people are going to be like, "Oh my God, I got to go play with him now on this game." The AJ Styles one, I don't understand because they made it explicitly clear. You cannot have a person from SmackDown face off against a person from Raw in a pay-per-view event unless it's a joint pay-per-view. Yeah. Like, they've made that very clear since they did the rebranding. And now they're going to have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor for just the hell of it.
That doesn't make... See, to me, honestly, that one makes more sense than Kurt Angle.
Why?
Because it's Kurt freaking Angle. I'm wearing a Kurt Angle t-shirt right now. That's how much I love Kurt Angle.
Sure.
And if you're going to have Angle in it, why would you waste his first return on someone's sick, let's just throw him in here?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping...
no sense whatsoever.
That would be a WrestleMania thing.
What is his son Jason Jordan doing?
Nothing.
Why is Jason Jordan, who has history with The Miz, not in this match?
That's a valid point.
It makes absolutely no sense to not be putting Jason Jordan in this. Now, by all means, by the time this show has happened, this is already done. This could all be the announcement of Kurt Angle could all be set up for something else to happen.
Sure.
We don't know that. And more likely, the audience is watching this right now going, you guys are stupid. Didn't you see what happened last night? Very, very possible.
But even...
It's Saturday right now.
But even still, I don't... it just kind of is weird because you've got Shane McMahon, who's the commissioner, who will face off against Kevin Owens or whoever. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll totally understand that. All right, fine.
But the thing is, Kevin Owens has built up all that stuff.
Right. This has no build-up except for the fact that Miz feels like...
He's a bad father.
Well, yeah, he's a bad father and that he's getting preferential treatment to Jason Jordan. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Which, again, would play to the fact that Jason Jordan should be in the main event of TLC.
Yeah, so it could be a deal where it's like, well, Roman Reigns can't appear tonight, but instead, Jason Jordan!
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you look at, and as far as AJ Styles, it makes a little more sense because you just need someone to put in there. Well, let's get the most talented guy we have. It's on another show, but okay. My problem is, why didn't you just bring up someone from NXT for one match?
Yeah.
You've done that in the past. They've shown up just to have one. What the f*** is Eric Young doing? Yeah. Why can't you just go, yo, we need someone creepy. Well, let's get a guy from Sanity. Let's get Eric Young, who is absolutely incredible.
Remember Killian Dane was in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
For like no reason at all.
So why don't you do that with this? Eric Young and Finn Balor?
Would be incredible. Wow. Yeah. That would have been awesome. And then also just think about that pop. You don't say a word about how Bray Wyatt's not going to be there. Or
Finn Balor just says, I want a match.
Yeah, like maybe you just say, okay, Bray can't be here tonight or something happened, right? And then Finn goes out there and then all of a sudden you hear, bow no, don't. Like everybody would lose their minds for the fact that Eric Young and Sanity, like you could bring out every member of Sanity, but it's Eric Young that goes out there. I would lose it.
Rob,
I was thinking they could have. Don't say anything. Play Bray Wyatt's music. Have the person walk out there with the lantern covered up and everything. Get in the ring, and it's Nia Jax and Sister Abigail. He's fighting an actual woman. No.
And here's the other problem. Bray Wyatt, this supernatural, I change into Sister Abigail. It's creepy and it's well, he got sick, so he can't be here.
Yeah.
What? Supernatural gets sick?
Yeah, apparently.
The Undertaker never got sick.
Apparently viral meningitis you can't protect against that.
That's a supernatural virus.
That's a supernatural virus. Yeah. Also, how is it that
demon possession?
How
you
is
just
it
don't
that
get over it?
Everyone not everyone, but like 4 people in that locker room have viral meningitis.
Well, to be fair, you travel together. Yeah,
sure, but
travel together, kiss each other, and then
it's a lot of people.
Didn't you see Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox and Paige?
I mean, I didn't watch it, but you're right. You're right.
No females in
it's just
have viral meningitis.
Look, I understand
so
that.
Who's fucking who?
I understand that like AJ Styles versus Finn Balor was amazing. Okay.
Yeah, it
was incredible. Kurt Angle maybe did a decent angle slam. I don't know where he's at physically at this point. Maybe
he can still go. I'll tell you right now.
Maybe it was all amazing. Okay, maybe it was. But on a writing standpoint,
it makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all. And I feel like it actually hurts AJ Styles to do this match against Finn Balor. And the reason I say that is because right now he's going in a championship match again, or he's currently in a championship angle against Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
And if he loses, then suddenly it's like Jinder's like, oh, well, you're not as good as Finn Balor. I would have beaten Finn Balor or something like that.
Well, that actually adds something to the feud there. And actually, because I
could actually see Jinder coming in and interfering.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. We could go back to the fact, matter of fact, what would be really effing cool.
Oh, wait, hold up. We should say it. But it was crazy that Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers came in and interfered last night.
and then it turned into a 2-on-3, the club versus Jinder Mahal.
That would be dope. Except why would AJ Styles be there? Oh, you mean for like Survivor Series?
No, I mean if Jinder Mahal is attacking and then they just come out and say, hey, well, since you're here with the Singh brothers, let's do you guys versus Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
That would have been badass. And that would have been okay.
And that could have been something that happened. They do that all the time. Like, oh, this match is now a tag team match,
yes. Yeah, it would have been fine. I would have been okay if they had turned it into a tag match.
No, that's what I'm saying. That could still happen.
Oh, it was amazing that it happened last night.
They put the club entrance on WWE 2K18.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
But it's AJ and the club.
Oh, okay.
Not Finn Balor's not a part of it.
See, and that's another weird thing. You had two people of the club that are going up against each other, and they're both faces, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it almost feels like they were like, all right, who do we got? Nah, screw that locker room. Let's get the one guy we know is going to be amazing. Let's pay him overtime and, just have fun with it.
I bet that's what it is. It's, this is going to be a dope match. Let's freaking do it.
Yeah. Like, the writers were like, who could we get? And Vince is like, get AJ!
So, Pumpkin Spice Balor is going to beat AJ.
Pumpkin Spice.
When I saw that orange in his face, I was like, is he supposed to be a pumpkin? Oh my God, he's supposed to be a pumpkin.
Halloween.
It's the Pumpkin Spice Demon. Let it go.
I hate Pumpkin Spice everything.
I watched TLC and I saw Pumpkin Spice Demon. Oh my God.
So many white girls are going to watch TLC just for the Pumpkin Spice Demon.
I mean,
oh my God.
Them abs, though.
Them abs, though.
Them abs, though. Ooh. I mean, them some abs. That's like you talk about washboard. Like, I'm going to take off this shirt and wash them on his abs and they get clean.
Anything else you want to say about TLC?
That's all I got for it.
Yeah.
Got nothing for the women's match?
To be fair, I did not care about this pay-per-view to begin with. Like,
really?
TLC, I loved the pay-per-view before, but like the stakes for this one just never seemed like they were high at all. I'm more just looking towards Survivor Series at this point.
Who brought it up that it's the TLC pay-per-view,
and
there's only one
TLC match.
Yeah, and which one is the TLC match? The tag match?
Yeah, the main event.
Yeah. Like, it used to be that it was like, you're doing TLC. One's a ladder match. One's a chair match. One's a tables match. And now it's like, all right, it's TLC in name only.
I do miss the old pay-per-views of just like, and I go to WCW, but like Bash at the Beach, Starrcade, Road Wild. There's not like a gimmick pay-per-view.
Yeah.
There might be a gimmick match on the pay-per-view, but it's not gimmick pay-per-view.
Yes.
I do miss that era.
I did too. I mean, they still have that, like with Backlash and other ones. That it's not a gimmick, but it almost seems like that's what they try to push for most.
Did you know that Backlash actually does have a gimmick to it? When it was originally started?
Really?
The original reason of Backlash was it mainly featured rematches from WrestleMania because it was right after. It was the pay-per-view after WrestleMania, so it was the Backlash of WrestleMania.
That actually makes a lot of sense. But now it's not like
that's one that I always love. I always loved that one because it's like because then you get
more.
Yeah, more WrestleMania basically.
Yeah, so. just mute it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so moving along, we're going to go into channel surfing.
Yeah.
Still no slate for that.
We really need that.
They really don't have one.
I mean,
talked about it numerous times.
Every week.
Don't have
There's
one.
nothing.
Anyway.
I don't know how to edit things, so I can't really help.
We're going to talk about, since we had all our premieres, what show is the standout show for all of us as far as the premieres and the returning shows. So, you guys want me to start it off? When do you guys want to start it off? How do you want to do this?
I can start off.
All right, Matt?
I'm going to start off with a hot take. The Arrowverse has gotten garbage. Like, I'm so over Flash right now. Like, Legends was great. Don't get me wrong. Legends was fine. Arrow, I'm kind of like, all right, whatever. Supergirl's okay. Legends is the best. But Flash, I'm just like, really? This is what you did with this?
I'm getting a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of people not liking. I actually enjoyed episode 2 of The Flash a lot more because it was no longer emo Barry. It was fun Barry. Now I didn't like that Cisco's really becoming way too much of a punchline.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, and the whole and that, but. And I don't like how the Brainiac-looking thinker shows up at the very end and goes, okay, now it's time to do this.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
And then you see like the list of like, there's our villain of the weeks for the next 22 episodes. But
I just can't wait for them to show his identity as being a best friend of him.
I am having so much more fun with this season than I did last season of The Flash. Because it's I did not like emo Barry. I didn't.
Look,
I don't like weight of the world's on my shoulders, Barry. I like funny, upbeat Barry Allen. Let's have some fun.
Sure.
This is the show where I'm okay with that, with the comedy and the cheesiness, because Arrow is the dramatic Batman, dark, gritty.
right.
So that's what I like about Flash.
But now Arrow's turning into a weird one where they're like, oh, I can't be the Arrow anymore. Or Green Arrow.
I love Arrow,
Yeah.
except for his damn son.
Yeah, his son's annoying. But anyway, you hate all children. So
That's true. That's very true.
He's not even going to try to deny
He
it.
is.
Baby Bat is terrible on Gotham, and then children are just awful.
So I will say that the show that I love that has returned, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god! So that's why you didn't respond to my text. Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
that's
great. I don't know what the hell is going on. And that's how I felt in the first season.
The first season. It wasn't until like almost the second to last episode was like, oh, that's what everything was about.
Yeah. No, they started it all up again where you really have no clue what's going to happen next. It's just so great. I love this show so much. And I got to thank you for putting me on it because I would have never even thought to watch it. And it's so great. Everything about it. And I want to say more about it, but he hasn't watched it yet. So I'm not going to say too much, but you do get to see a little bit more of the other people that were in the same place that Dirk Gently was. So that was cool. And everybody that you loved from the first season has a part to play in this episode 1. And then they've also added some new people that are just fun to watch. So this whole season is going to be great. I am so on board with Dirk Gently season 2.
All right. You up, BC?
So I've got a couple shows I've been watching again that I'm really liking. I am starting to really like Ghosted. I'm having a fun time with it. I'm loving their chemistry.
I thought it was okay. I just feel like I've seen Adam Scott in this position before.
Yeah, but I mean, it's what he's really
and
good at.
Same thing with Craig Robinson too.
Yeah.
Like every time I see Craig Robinson, it's in this role.
And each week I'm like, okay, I'll check out another episode. And they're doing just enough to make me go, all right, I'm liking this. Let's see what happens next week.
That last episode, the way it ended, I was like, okay, I'll keep up with this.
Yeah, when the wife jumps, yeah, I'm like, oh.
She leans in, she's like, don't follow me, and then just bum rushes out of the yeah, like that was awesome.
Yeah, I am. I'm really enjoying that. I haven't watched any of the Wolf universe this week, so I'm a little behind on that. I've been delayed. Sorry.
Sure.
Sorry.
We get busy.
But the other one I'm loving is Rebels is back.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about Rebels. Rebels was so great.
And this is the first time I'm getting to watch Rebels live. And I'm like, this is so cool.
Right?
It was a great new episode. I loved it, and I'm so excited for where this season goes, with it being the finale of it.
Yeah, you're right. This was a great first start. Great season premiere of the last season. That was a good one. Sabine, and they finally putting to rest with what she did for the Empire.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Very, very little Zed.
Yeah, no Zed. Zed wasn't there at all.
I audibly yelled at my screen when Chopper was like flying and picked something up and hit somebody with it. I was like, stupid.
But even Chopper was barely there.
Yeah.
Like he did that one scene, and he also did the other scene where he's looking around like, you guys are stupid. Why are y'all even here? And then that's it. Like there was no more Chopper.
I would literally prefer Jar Jar Binks over Chopper.
That is completely inaccurate.
I hate Chopper so much.
That's too much.
This is the dumbest droid
I love Chopper.
they have ever made.
I love Chopper more than Jar Jar.
It's just a stupid little fart box. That's what he is.
I do not know Chopper, so yeah, okay, whatever.
No, it was
I don't
good.
think anything's worse than Jar Jar Binks, but whatever. Hey, all right. My brand new show, and these guys already knew. I didn't even say what it was, and they're like, "Rob has this."
Yeah,
and that is the Orville.
Yeah,
I love that show so goddamn much.
There wasn't an episode this week.
There wasn't.
That
was disappointing.
And I was disappointed last week when I looked and I saw that there was not going to be one, but I had a whole week to get over that. Some people were like, Orville tonight. Orville's on tonight. Okay, something else.
Yeah.
I was like,
I twiddled my thumbs. I was like,
you watched Dirk Gently.
I did. No, I watched The Good Place. And as soon as I was done, because on Fridays I like to get into a little rhythm. I watched The Good Place, and then I watched The Orville, and I'm like, those are my two shows. And then
The Good Place. Oh no, that's not the Doogie Howser.
No.
The Good Doctor.
That's The Good Doctor.
Okay.
The Good Place is Kristen Bell.
Oh yeah, that's
Ted
right.
Danson
That's
died
right.
and went to hell, and
Which
they make her think it's
this
heaven.
latest episode was great. I loved it.
I feel like I should watch that just because of Kristen Bell.
You should
That's
actually.
why I
You
watched it,
should.
just because
she
of her.
is great on this show, and it's all on Netflix, so you can just binge the first season all on
It
Netflix.
started out kind of sucky to me, but after the whole season finished, I went back and I watched everything, and I was like, at the end, I was like, oh my god, this show was perfect.
It's amazing, and Kristen Bell, by the way, is the worst human ever. And it's great to watch.
That's why you gotta love her. I love her so
the
much.
best. So, like, did you watch this latest episode?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me do my returning show.
Sorry, go for it.
Our returning show. I really don't have one.
What?
There's nothing that came back that I was like head over heels about.
Well, you also have not watched Dirk Gently.
The closest one I would say, okay, the closest thing up there would be Legends. But as far as the returning
Legends
shows, I'm like, they're pretty much all about equal to me.
See, and again, I'm liking this season of Supergirl so far.
Supergirl
Because
was good. Yeah.
I love Angry Kara. Love it. And we're not seeing Guardian very much.
No,
So I'm
I
so
like that
happy
a
with
lot.
that. Because I'm like, look, you have Supergirl. You don't need other superheroes.
Yeah.
You don't need a team like every other CW show.
I do get mad when like the girl who has the power in this last episode, I'm just like, why is Supergirl not just like flying around the world and punching her in the back of the head? Like, why are you standing there and just? And I get it.
That bothered me too.
You have to find a way to make it seem.
You got to prolong it.
Yeah,
Your villain of the week.
You can't just be like, I'm Supergirl. Done. Same thing. I did the same thing with Flash. I'm like, why is he not just running and hitting this person?
Yeah,
this is dumb.
Like, I hate whenever like they're in that parking garage and she's like walking away with the money, and then she pops up and she's like, "Hey." And I'm like,
Let's monologue.
Like, you had the element of surprise, and you just stood there and were like, "Hey, I know your power."
Have you ever seen the how it should have ended for Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think yes, I have.
There's a point where Rocket and Yondu are going through, doing the thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they just get shot from like someone standing up here. He goes, "Hey, I got him."
Yeah.
I was gonna yell out and give him my possession, but then I was like, "Why should I do that? I should just shoot them instead."
That was for Volume 2. I love that one. Yeah, that one was pretty good. But yeah, like I understand the Supergirl one. Like that one's okay. Legends, the thing that they did with Amara, like that was cool.
Yeah.
But then the rest.
Who was that playing Barnum? The guy,
bro, Billy Zane.
Oh, that's the whole
He's a cool
show.
dude.
I'm watching. I'm like, is that Billy Zane?
Dude, you didn't see my tweet?
No.
Oh, I put on there. I said, "I'm watching Legends." It just reminds me that Billy Zane's a cool dude.
I was literally sitting here going, the whole episode. I'm like, I swear to God, that's Billy Zane. Why would he be on Legends? Is that Billy? Is that? I never looked it up.
It's not like Billy Zane's got a lot going on right now, except for being a cool dude.
Billy Zane is one of the most awesome people ever.
I know.
Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
I liked Billy Zane before, but that one where he was like, "Humans, you want to work the flesh printed on? You got the whole don't bolt in there, motherfuckers."
And then I always go back. I love when I go back and watch Back to the Future, and there's Billy Zane.
Just Billy Zane. Yeah.
And of course, I don't care what anybody says.
Titanic.
No.
I mean, he was good in Titanic. That's true. He was good in Titanic.
The Phantom.
Bro, Phantom, man.
Oh, jeez.
Phantom was the bomb, yo.
Not afraid to go full superhero back in the 90s.
Awesome.
Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Yeah. Phantom, man. Yeah, that was a good one. I love Billy Zane.
Okay.
How can you hate Billy Zane?
You can't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Although Pizza McBarnum did seem like it was a little bit beneath him.
Yeah, I was just like, this This is weird, but okay.
Also, I love that happened right around the same time that Hugh Jackman's going to be P.T. Barnum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You not
okay.
seen the trailer?
The Greatest Showman.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of trailers that you didn't bring up, for Netflix, the documentary about Jim Carrey as Andy Kaufman.
Right? Jim and Andy?
Holy crap.
Oh,
That's
I
cool.
didn't even watch it.
Dude, I didn't know that he went method for that.
Mm-hmm.
He became Andy Kaufman.
Which is incredible.
To the point that some of the people on the cast were getting annoyed with it.
Oh, he was really like getting on people's nerves.
Oh,
with it
yeah.
and shit. Oh,
Also, Tony Clifton. We are obligated contractually to mention him. So, Tony Clifton.
just in general, Tony
just
Clifton?
Tony Clifton.
It has to do with the trailer.
Okay.
The whole movie, the documentary is called Jim and Andy, the Golden Something. And he goes, with a contractually obligated mention of Tony Clifton.
Okay.
And so if you read my article on Cinelinks, it literally goes, there's a title and it goes, I'm contractually obligated to put Tony Clifton in the title. And then at the bottom, there's just a picture of Tony Clifton.
Nice. That's a good,
I was
way of doing
really
it.
proud of that.
That's good. That's really good.
I've got to go check that out.
Yeah, definitely do. So yeah, go check out on Cinelinks.com the trailer for Jim and Andy. That guy worked really hard on it. You can also check out other different news that we have up there, like different movie trailers and TV show trailers. And you can also check out one of my 5 reviews that I've worked on in the last week or two. Yeah, don't play Elix. Don't play it.
Don't talk about your wife like that, man.
I love my wife, Alex, not Elix. It's god awful.
Alex,
For
spelled with the E.
IGN, the fact that you gave it a 4.9 says something about you. Okay, just saying. I gave it a 1.7. The thing was garbage.
What's IGN scale from
10
to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They gave it essentially a 5. I gave it a 1.7. I said you were crap.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You really hated that game.
It was bad.
Are we wrapping up now?
I guess
you're
so.
you're mad and shit. And
Did
I just want to.
Do we have any DVDs or anything?
DVDs? No, we don't do it anymore on this show.
We don't do that anymore?
Yeah, I was supposed to do it separately.
You would know that if you showed up.
Yeah, but I just never got to it.
Yeah.
And I've been slacking.
Yeah.
A lot for like months because I stopped doing it months ago.
It happens.
But whatever.
We still have Blu-rays on the table.
At some point I will start doing the DVDs because whatever.
Yeah.
I am Entropy. You can find me at Entropy1 on Twitter, or you can find me at Channel Control on Twitter, or at our brand new channel, youtube.com/Channel Control TV.
Yay! Doesn't it feel good? It feels good to be on this channel.
Thank you to all the people
right.
that subscribed for that one SDCC video that you love so much. And
They just subscribe because they like the show.
And they
like
decide
the
that you love the show.
Damn.
And thanks for watching. And here's BC to give us his
Spiel.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and now on Stardust. As I am a Stardust superstar, I am doing reviews for all the TV shows and movies that I watch. Little quick 10-second reviews. All you gotta do is download the Stardust app and add @RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. I am trying to actually build my own YouTube channel. I don't know what's gonna be on it. Probably nothing but me doing wrestling promos and my podcast. I want to learn how to do like trailer reviews, but that involves editing, and I'm not very tech savvy.
It's true, you're not.
So we don't know how that's going to be, but you can go subscribe there. I've got 25 subscribers, so yay. But you can go subscribe there. I can't tell you the name of it.
If we
I don't get a name
unsubscribe-
like this awesome guy.
If we unsubscribe, then he'll have 23 followers.
That's true. But it is pinned at the top of my Twitter profile. That once again you can find it at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. And my podcast, It Is What It Is, every single Thursday on Cinelinks.com. Next week, these guys are going to be on it. We're going to be talking about our favorite shows, either returning or new, coming up. We're going to we each have one. We're going to debate it. So it's going to be a great show while I'm in LA Comic Con next week.
Love it.
Yeah. And you with the UGF?
Well, before I get into all that, I do have to say that I am actually very proud of BC for becoming a Stardust superstar. I know that, when we first started out, he said that his one goal in life was to become a Stardust superstar, and he's done it. Like, he was a superstar before, and now he's a Stardust superstar. He is like the Cody Rhodes of that app. So, congratulations, buddy. I'm really proud of you. You're doing some great stuff on that channel.
I'm trying to keep it up, keep it entertaining.
Perfect. All right. Yes. So you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Move the Joystick. You can also find me on the UGF Twitter at CinelinksUGF. So go ahead and send a quick follow. And also, don't forget, on November 3rd, it's WWE 2K18 King of the Ring, where you will find all three of us there. Us two will be fighting in the tournament. Whereas if I win and
I'm going to lose again.
And if BC, actually the general manager just announced this week, which is pretty amazing, that if I win and BC retains, then I get to pick the game. So
I mean, I get it. Let's handicap the champ because he's undefeated. Might as well,
because you take shortcuts.
I mean,
and then also, meanwhile, he's going to be facing off against Double LP in the main event in WWE 2K18. So he might not even end up as champion at the end of it. So, good luck, Double LP.
I don't lose.
Yeah, like when you don't take shortcuts.
You know what? I should change my theme song to All I Do Is Win. It makes the most sense.
I mean, it's a lame song, though. But anyway, so...
Yo, hold up. What's wrong with DJ Khaled, dog? DJ Khaled is dope.
I mean, well, it's not a great one.
Are you kidding?
It's not a good one.
You can't listen to All I Do Is Win and not get super hyped.
I've heard it way too much.
Did you not see Emma Stone lip sync that on Lip Sync Battle? It was one of the greatest thing ever.
I'll be honest, I don't watch Lip Sync Battle.
It's Emma Stone.
It's Emma Stone too. I mean, come on. No, I just feel like it's been overplayed, to be honest. Like, it's not like the song is good, but like it's been overplayed. Like everyone freaking uses it. Everyone uses it.
Well, I mean, I guess because them and myself, all we do is win.
No matter what. Anyway, so also don't forget to check out SCNS live on youtube.com/SCNS on Thursdays at 8 p.m. and What the Force on Fridays, and that's about all I got.
All right.
Gifted Talkers.
Oh, yeah. We talked about the Gifted.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Right?
Yes, it's so good.
Come on. This guy was talking so much trash about it the other day.
First two episodes were horrible to me. It was getting worse. And I watched the third episode and I'm like, I'm in.
Yas, queen.
Yes. But I have dreams also of making this channel a lot bigger. But not for BC's reason to be a Stardust star. Because I want to have a studio where I can have Miss Graceface, Shannon DeFries, and Emma Fife do this show with me. I can get rid of these two fucking losers.
That's true. You could.
It's pretty
would be nice. Yeah, they're definitely an upgrade from me.
Yeah.
They're way better.
I just have them do the show and I'll just sit back and collect checks.
I do want to say, before I get into all of my social media stuff, Rob, I'm so proud of you for everything that you've done to make your youtube.com channel have a /channel control TV. You've worked really hard. When we started talking about this, you said the one thing that you wanted was youtube.com to have /channel control TV. And you know what? You accomplished it. You're the, I don't want to say Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, no.
Bro.
Holy shit.
You're the Stardust of this YouTube
channel. I have not touched you. Hands up, don't touch. All right, anyway, folks.
Leave room for Jesus.
Thanks for watching the show, and we will see you next week, probably with our Halloween episode, where we talk about all the scary things you should be watching for Halloween. Bye-bye.